So I've always strived to make intentional choices for a good life, staying physically active, making deliberate food decisions, and surrounding myself with supportive community and finding joy in my everyday life. But joining Vitality Circle introduced me to a new way of living that transformed my approach to health and wellness. It wasn't just checklists, it was ease with effort and small steps.
So the reason why I said yes to Hannah and yes to this Ayurvedic program is just because I talked with Hannah and I just felt her heart and felt her authenticity. And I had taken a little bit of Ayurvedic shorter classes before this, and so I kind of knew what it was about. And to see that this was a year-long program where I had time to integrate all of these habits and to learn about Ayurveda in a slower fashion, it really resonated with me. And I'm also very much connected with nature and the thought of how we can go back to living with the seasons and with nature, and following nature's patterns just made so much sense to me.
When I first joined, my goal was to lose 14 pounds. Like, that's what I came into thinking I was going to get out of Vitality Circle. And I remember the mentor that I told that to, she said, I predict you're going to get more than that. And I was like, well, what more could I possibly get than losing 14 pounds? What more is there? Oh my goodness. Like, I just got goosebumps thinking about it. Like, the way I've learned to take care of myself, and not just on a physical level, but also on an emotional level.
Because it's not, like we've said, it's not about just the diet. It's like, how do we sit in silence? How do we connect to something greater than ourselves? How do we, have more control over our choices?
I am at a 5-year point of not being on the streets doing police work anymore, and I have been very involved with everything that you've offered. So I'm actually feeling my body now, not like in a way of controlling it, but actually listening to it. And I notice that I don't quickly react. I have been trained to always react very, very quickly. Do it. My life depends on it. Their life depends on it. And now something will happen and I'll go, oh, what is that feeling? And really pay attention to it. And sometimes it doesn't require anything at all, except just like, that's very interesting. I can just breathe. And I might eventually have to make a decision, but it can be with support and it can be with information.
I love when I get the email that content has been released, because Hannah's content is so good. And this is coming from someone who pretty much, I expect a lot out of what I read and watch, and Hannah's content always delivers. And Hannah, by teaching the 10 habits, I'm starting to understand this body. I'm understanding my mind, my emotions, my physical body. And then I'm doing things in my environment so that they support me doing what I want instead of are countering what I want.
Now, through Vitality Circle, I'm in a position where I can honor my past, respect my journey, and finally acknowledge the effects of that stress while making intentional, healthier decisions moving forward. Vitality Circle offered something completely different. It is rooted in longevity, naturalness, and an intense, inviting sense of colorful, vibrant living.
If you do come to it with a full heart, like, I'm going to see what's here, a curiosity, you will far exceed your expectations of what you're going to get out of this. So my point is, this is a super high yield program, and I am so grateful that I get to do it. So thank you.
I hope each of you can hear how really life-changing this has been for me, especially right now. I'm filled with hope, and it's not like hopeful hope, it's like real hope. It's not like I'm hoping everything's going to be good. It's like, I know it's going to be good, and I just feel so much hope in that. So thank you.